Hello everyone. Today we'll be discussing about neutral evolution. I am Varsha Gupta from Chhatrapati Shahuji Maharaj University, Kalyanpur, Kanpur, India. So we have already discussed about mutations in the population genetics video. So mutation rate refers to the rate at which changes are incorporated into a nucleotide sequence during the process of reproduction. That is the probability that an allele in an organism differs from the copy of that in its parents from which it is derived. So these usually occur when the DNA is multiplying and the DNA is getting replicated. So an allele substitution occurs when a newly arisen allele completely replaces other allele in a population in which it arises. So when the allele completely replaces it, then allele substitution occurs. So the newly arisen allele becomes fixed in a population, and substitution rate refers to the rate at which allele substitutions occur. So we'll see mutation rates and substitution rates are related. Substitutions cannot happen unless mutations occur. So it is important to remember that they refer to different processes. So here there are competing models of molecular evolution. As we can see here, this is harmful mutation such as loss of protective coloration in squirrel coat. So because it is harmful mutation, so it will be negatively selected. So because it is negatively selected, so it will reduce the number of these mutants that will live to breed. So because the number will be reduced, therefore with time this population will gradually decline. Now this is beneficial mutation such as antibiotic resistance in bacteria. So since this is a beneficial mutation, it will be positively selected, and because it's a beneficial mutation, so it will give it a survival benefit. So because it will give it survival benefit, so it will be naturally selected, and this mutation will occur more in future generation because it is giving bacteria the survival advantages to live in the antibiotic. Now this is a neutral mutation with no effect on organism fitness because it's a neutral mutation which is not offering any kind of survival advantage, or which is not offering any kind of a condition which organism will be more fit to live in a particular environment. Therefore these mutations which are neutral mutation, they will be retained in the population. They will not be lost until and unless these mutations are deleterious. So here we see these mutations basically occur because of genetic drift, the mutations which rise or fall in frequency through chance alone. So these mutations, they occur because of genetic drift. This we'll discuss with the help of an example. So here we see this TTC is the wild type code which is present on the DNA. With no mutation, it is encoding for AAG, which is at mRNA level, and the amino acid incorporated with this code is lysine. Now, if there are point mutations, so this is a silent mutation. So in silent mutation, we see this is wobble, so third position of the DNA. So it results in AAA. Again, the amino acid which is encoded is lysine. Now we see when there was no mutation and when there is a silent mutation, the amino acid is lysine only, but a new allele has arisen at the level of DNA. So here this was TTC and here it is TTT. Though there is no change in amino acid that is incorporated, but at the level of the DNA, new allele is arisen. This nonsense mutation will result in stop codon. Now missense mutation can be conservative or it can be non-conservative. So non-conservative, in non-conservative mutation, the changes will be such that a different amino acid is incorporated, and since this different amino acid is incorporated, so maybe the protein will become non-functional. Now in conservative missense mutation, this is TCC and this is AGG. Now the amino acid which is a wrong amino acid, which is arginine. Now arginine resembles in structure with lysine, and because of that, because of the structural resemblance, the mutation is there, but because of structural resemblance, there is a possibility that protein might function. Now we see that these silent mutations which are there, which are occurring in the genome, they are resulting in the formation of a new allele, but they are not actually influencing the amino acid or the protein. And majority of these mutations, they occur in the non-coding part of the genome, and thus they are maintained in the population. So most natural populations, they harbor high level of genetic variation, higher than would be expected if natural selection were the evolutionary force primarily responsible for influencing the level of genetic variation. And many mutations in sequences of the gene do not alter the protein encoded by those genes, as we saw here, and virtually always true for spontaneous substitutions, sometimes true for non-spontaneous substitution. If protein function is not altered by the mutation, the allelic variant that result from the mutations is unlikely to be influenced by natural selection. So because we have no change in the protein, so it will not be influenced by natural selection. So natural selection view of evolution says mutation arises by chance, it is favorable, it provides fitness benefits, and the species is more adapted to its environment. And the neutral theory says that majority of evolution at the molecular levels are caused by random genetic drift through mutations that are selectively neutral or nearly neutral. And because these are neutral, so these genetic polymorphisms keep on occurring in the environment, and they might also lead to changes in the they might also lead to selection of some of the alleles with changes in the environment. So non-adaptive mutations occurring in the genome are important in diversion of the species during speciation. And mutations or subtle changes may occur when adaptive forces start to work on them. As natural selection, then it becomes important. If mutations are beneficial, their frequency may increase and they can be naturally selected. But silent mutations keep on occurring as they are neutral or mildly deleterious. So they can be maintained in the population due to genetic drift. So the neutral theory of molecular evolution, so it says that the majority of evolutionary changes that macromolecules undergo result from a random genetic drift. And much of the variation is, since it is because of random genetic drift, so variation in the relative frequency of different genotypes in a small population owing to the chance disappearance of particular genes as individual die or do not reproduce. So many of these are lost, some of them are transmitted. So Kimura developed a mathematical model showing that the rates at which neutral substitutions accumulate is a function of the mutation rate. By this theory, levels of molecular variations in genomes are strongly influenced by a balance between mutation, which generates variation, and genetic drift, which can eliminate it. So rates of molecular evolution is too rapid, and rate of substitution also was too fast for selection. If the selection has to operate, then it is very difficult that substitution is occurring and all the time it is being selected. But neutral change can keep on occurring because that does not increase the cause that selection does. So neutral change, it is not selected. Nobody dies of change gene frequencies under drift, so there is no cost of changing gene frequencies under drifts. So neutral selection or neutral change or neutral evolution is the ongoing process which is happening in the genome. So Harris studied 10 loci in human population and found 3 of them to be polymorphic and identified one locus with 3 alleles. And Hubby and Lewontin studied 18 loci in Drosophila, found 7 to be polymorphic. So it was difficult to imagine an evolutionary mechanism that could produce a constant rate of substitution, and this substitution is subsequently selected. So natural selection cannot maintain so much polymorphism within population. The cost of selection would be too high. So this is maintained by neutral substitution or neutral evolution, because vast majority of amino acid substitutions are selectively neutral, and these occur at approximately a constant rate, assuming that mutation rates don't vary over time. So it is easy to maintain lot of polymorphism within population because there will be no cost of selection. So we are maintaining all these mutations in our population. So this slide shows these are the alleles present and these are the generations. So with generations, all the allele presents were yellow ones, which were subsequently replaced by green ones, and then green ones they predominated, then they were replaced by blue ones, then at time this yellow one was altogether gone, so new allele has taken over. So rate of neutral evolution is equal to neutral mutation rate. So if the population is with n individuals, total number of alleles as a locus will be 2n, because there are two alleles, one from either of the chromosome, paternal and maternal, and let's say rate of neutral mutation is new. So new allele created by mutation each generation is 2n new. So if genetic drift is the only evolutionary mechanism, probability of an allele drifting to fixation is equal to frequency of allele. So allele frequency will be equal to 1 upon 2n, and in each generation the number of new mutations that will drift to fixation will be 2n new, that is new alleles created by mutation each generation into allele frequency, that will be equal to new. So these are the selected readings for neutral mutation.